Looking at the stats, 16 shots for Denmark, 12 for England. Shots, keeper saves, Pickford made 6 saves, Schmeichel only 3. XG 0.82 for Denmark, 0.85 for England. So very much an even game. Very much a game where we didn't improve from last game against Serbia.
We regressed.
In that second half. Well, yeah, in the second half we were even worse than the first half. And I thought we weren't particularly great in the first half.
No.
So really, really disappointing, isn't it, this level of performance. Again, results-wise, not bad. 4 points out of 2 games and keeps us in a commanding position in the group and means just a point against Slovenia and we will be going through.
Yeah.
A win and obviously we will be top. So that's fine, but you're looking at how Germany are playing, you're looking at how the other teams are playing, and then look how England are playing, and it's a cause for concern, isn't it?
Supposedly favourites of the tournament, and we don't look like tournament favourites at the moment, do we? It goes back to it. We really need to be playing a left back, and the only left back we've brought, or an actual left back, is injured. So what was the point of bringing him?
Yeah, and that is obviously a concern. We don't really have any fit left backs available. But Southgate really needs to get the balance of this team right, because at the moment it's just seems a bit unbalanced. It seems a bit uncomfortable to watch.
Yes.
And the players don't seem to be really fitting into what we want to do right now. And it's classic England, go 1-0 up, sit back, invite pressure, allow the opposition onto us, don't really have a way of playing out that pressure, and just wait to concede. And we were lucky against Serbia that we didn't concede. And we didn't get so lucky this time. This time
we didn't.
It went against us. I know it's a goal out of the blue, and I know it's a goal which you can't really legislate for.
No.
But it was a consequence of how we reacted to scoring. And we didn't keep our foot on their necks. We didn't keep going.
I don't think we had our foot on they looked like the more convincing side the entire game. I thought our goal was sort of it wasn't a fluke, but it was one little passage of play where we looked good and we scored. Denmark were in control.
We took a mistake from the Christensen. We didn't see Walker, and so we took advantage of that.
We didn't look convincing in that game, and that's really unfortunate, and it's really not good to see, especially with our substitute immediately getting a yellow card as well. So we've tried to put a bit of energy into the game, and we couldn't continue that energy. Yeah, we really struggled to create good quality chances. I would say same with Denmark, but Denmark looked a bit more threatening, I guess. Yeah. And they had a few more pot shots. Foden did hit the post, which is fine, but other than that, there weren't too many opportunities for England. Really, no, there weren't.
In that game, and that was really, really frustrating. But in terms of the group, keeps us in a good position, keeps us on course to qualify. I'm sure we will be qualifying come the last game of this group stage, and the results in the other games have helped us out a bit. There's been 2 draws, which means we're still top by 2 points, which is a big margin in this format. Yeah. So we keep going, and hopefully we beat Slovenia, finish top, and then on to the round of 16. But the level of performance is going to have to markedly improve if we're going to go far in this tournament and win it. In terms of individuals, I guess man of the match for me was Mark Guehi.
Absolutely. I think he's been England's player of the tournament so far. I think he's looked calm. I think even when he did make a mistake, he recovered it very well. And I think it's really great to see him instead of someone like a Harry Maguire that's got the turning circle of a fridge. And we've got this, and Guehi's looked brilliant today. And I'm looking forward to seeing him in the coming stages, because I think he's been brilliant.
Yeah, me too. I think he's clearly a defender who's got a big future. Still young, but still so composed and so aggressive. Really, really encouraging from Mark Guehi, and I don't see many problems with him going forward.
No.
Obviously, Kane got up and running, which was positive for him. But again, that balance of that front four just looked off. Foden didn't again. Looked better when he was in the central areas, but anything on the left didn't look great.
He looked like a fish out of water, didn't he? He looked like he was on his own, especially not with a left back to draw a player away from him. As soon as he got the ball, he was marked out the game by 2-3 players. And if we have a player like Phil Foden, he needs to be in loads of space, and he usually creates a space with whether at City is with either Guardiola or Walker. So We need to have someone that's coming down that left-hand side to create that space for him.
All right, well, look, that is all we got time for today. It's a brilliant result for Denmark, I guess, getting a draw, but it's a good result for England, apart from the performance. Another underwhelming performance.
Yeah.
And look, let's just hope it improves come the round of 16. And that's once we face better teams, I hope we don't get found out, because this level of performance at the moment is not good enough, and it's something that needs to improve. Not to say that all is lost, because we're still in a good position. You can see where the improvements can be had.
Yeah.
And you definitely can see that we've got quality. Even in these games, we've shown quality, but it hasn't been enough, and we need to be creating more.